members, the teachers who have sacrificed so much of time to prepare them. And believe me, those kids were very close to professional dancing. And for their age, I think you all should put your hands together. They are your children who perform. Don't shy away from encouraging your own children. It is very, very important that away from the school, it is you who have to take care of your children. Follow them up very closely. Look into their talent. Look into their promises. Look into where they are heading, into the academics or cultural activity or any other activity. You have to follow very closely. Very important for the parents. They say, and it is a fact, that before the school, the first school is the home. I quite understand the busy professional activity which has become so mechanical. Both the parents busy in their respective professions do not find much time to pay attention to their children, send them to the hostel, boarding. At the grassroots level, what were on the stage is what is the molding period, is what the shaping of the children which takes place. If the parents are not with them, of course, you know the result. I don't have to go into the greater details of how the children go astray when there's no proper guidance to them. The love of the parent is what is required to the children. In the initial grassroots level, between the age group, right from the time the child is born till 12 at least, that's where is the grooming period. That's where, the development, the upbringing of a child. I would like to go into the greater details, but let me emphasize on the child, right from the time it is born until the age group of 8 years, the child is innocent, will not be in a position to differentiate between the right and the wrong. So you have to be put up with that child. Don't lose your cool, which normally all the parents do. Lose on small little things which the children do. You have to listen to the child. And from 8 to 12, you got to tell the child what is right and wrong. That is the age where they differentiate between the right and the wrong. And from 12 to 16, you have to be a friend to a child. How you speak to your friend, how you handle your friends, that's the actual way of upbringing. But tell me, how many of us adhere to these upbringings? Including myself, I'm included in you all. Right? That's the right way of grooming a child, upbringing a child. Very, very important. I will not take much of your time on those upbringing. I have just touched it and I have left the ball in your court in that cricketing terminology. You know how to hook the ball or do the late cut or leave the delivery. It's up to you. Cricket has become a religion in our country, for sure, no two ways about it. Right, coming on to the next, in fact, in between my address to start with, I forgot the media persons who are here as well. Yes, you're going to give a great publicity to this great annual day celebrations of the Crescent School, which is the 13th annual day celebrations. There have been many luminaries, many stars, many achievers who have come into this school to inspire, to motivate the kids. There cannot be a better person to motivate or inspire than this great lady, Malati Holla. We all have to learn from her achievements, the way she conducted herself, the way she overlooked. She does not appreciate anybody telling her that she is physically challenged. She is as normal as any one of us. The normal guy like me have not achieved to what she has achieved. So, I would like all of you to put a great round of applause for the achievements which she has done with all the handicaps which she has faced, the hurdles. You see, this is what you got to inculcate in your children who are so young in their mind. They don't know. They don't know what I'm saying. They're so innocent. Only when they grow big, that's the time where you got to. Once they start coming into their ages of 8 and 12, that's where they realize who's who. So on that count, ladies and gentlemen, I was on the compliments of the teachers who did a great job in putting on those young tiny tots onto the stage, entertaining us, and what a pleasurable sight that was. What an enjoyable sight that was. And an extra compliment to those for their choosing their color combinations, very colorful. Absolutely exciting. A lot of hard work must have gone, a lot of sacrifices would have gone, a lot of time would have gone into preparation of these young kids. You would have seen in the fancy dress, some of the kids were crying for their mother. Right? It's natural. It's but natural. The mother should have come onto the stage with a mic, and then you would have seen the true talent of that kid who was, and it looked so cute. You know, the kid, when the teacher took the mic, and the kid, "Mommy," she did. And it sounded so well, so enthusiastic she was in her cry, and it sounded very well. It was entertaining, right? So likewise, on those bases, the teachers, the staff members of the Crescent School have done a great job, right? On those bases, I think the Crescent School, the pioneer, Mr. Umar Farooq and his team have been, as he has mentioned, that the pillars who are along with him to see the flourishing of Crescent School has done a immaculate. I have not seen the school, but I will definitely see the school. The facilities and the amenities provided to the kids is excellent. In his report, which I heard, and the introduction of the school, which I went through, I think the kids, the parents are very lucky, very fortunate to have been into this school, and what a heavenly place this Ooty is. And my congratulations to Mr. Umar Farooq and his team for putting up such a wonderful school, giving them the required facilities and the amenities. I think you all parents and the kids should put your hands together for this great man and his team, Mr. Umar Farooq. Right, without taking much of your time, there is a lot of prizes.